I'm here right from Los Angeles into Washington, D.C. There's 3.2 billion people on the internet. You now can have millions watching, and we can monetize the audience. I've been here so many times. I went to school here for a semester. This is the least amount of people and the nicest weather ever had in DC. We have a fun packed day of podcasts, phone calls, interviews, extraordinary people, everyone from owners of teams to Obama's right-hand man. So we're gonna have a great day here in Washington, DC, and I'm gonna enjoy the weather, the emptiness, and of course the food. You know, I talk a lot about asking and attracting opportunities. It can be in person, via email, phone, or social media. But I find that I'm constantly pursuing my potential for utilizing and maximizing all opportunities. And so many people miss them. For example, today, someone asked me to take a picture for them, and it turned into not only a huge opportunity for us and more followers, but even more importantly, I was able to help them. They had mutual friends of mine. I get frustrated because I think we don't take advantage of accessing what's accessible to us, and we're not as productive as we'd like to be. So as long as we are good with accessibility and productivity, you can take advantage. Just think about it every day. Just try to do one more ask about what you can do for others or what they can do for you, and one more attract, either in person, email, phone, or social media. Exponentially, it turns into huge numbers, huge opportunities, and puts you in the flow to accessibility and productivity. Hi guys.
How are you doing?
Good.
This is Tracy.
Hi Tracy. Nice to meet you. Louis, thanks for coming out.
Time.
Yeah, no problem.
Remember Lisa Delpy Neroni?
Yeah.
She's their professor.
Oh, really? At GW?
She's literally like 2 blocks away. She might be in the office right now.
Oh, really? Yeah. That was one of my first speaking things when we were traveling around
That was great.
years ago.
Like following you for I think about 1 year.
Uh-huh.
Like your LinkedIn and your WeChat accounts.
Uh-huh.
I learned a lot from you guys.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Especially, I feel like I was so inspired by a Ray's video, like how he became to your employees.
Yeah.
How his path in sports industry. Yeah.
It keeps growing too. His path keeps going.
Yeah.
So do you know Ray at all, or just
It's
see
like I follow him as well.
Yeah.
He's
So-
my idol.
Yeah, Ray's your idol? He's
Yeah.
pretty famous.
Yeah. I'm on Chinese students.
I'm going to represent Ray. Vlog. Why is he more popular than me? I think he's spending my money. I think he's spending my money to build his brand. What is the truth? We're going to find out.
I think so, yeah.
Vlog, I'm going to represent Ray. He does a good job building his brand.
Personally, I feel like relationship is very important in doing business. And so how would you like forge relationships or forge ties with your potential clients, as well as maintaining relationships with your current clients?
Yeah, so I live my life at service, right? And I believe that's the best way to not only maintain relationships, but grow relationships by seeing how you can help others, by providing value, by challenging yourself every day, right? My prayer in the morning is, may God put 10 people in front of me that I can help. Well, I also have a 120 rule where every client that I have or I want or I need, I want to make sure before I speak with them or interact with them that I can provide $100 worth of value for $20, right? You know, for example here, let's see. Do you guys have a $20 bill?
I might.
All right. You have a 20?
Yeah. You gonna train me for 100?
I don't know. That'd be a good idea.
I have a 5.
5, that doesn't do it, man. I need 100. I need 20. All right, you have 5?
Yeah, I got 5.
You trade me $20 for a 5?
Why not?
Why not? See how that feels?
Is it, am I being punked?
No.
Is it?
No, I'm not being punked. So the reason I do that is that to let you feel what that feels like, right? No, so I had confidence when I took my money out,
Sure.
that there's no doubt in my mind that you could see any reason why you wouldn't take my money. In fact, sometimes it's so unbelievable to people, they're like, okay, where's the catch, right? Oh, I've been punked, or whatever it is. When I do business with people, I carry that energy. So unlike other people where they feel like they're at a disadvantage or they're begging or they're asking for something, I'm giving you something. When I work for you or with you, I'm giving you something. I'm giving you $20 worth of value, and all I'm asking back is $5. Now, I always ask for value back, whether it's for charity, myself, my family, my community, whatever it is, but I carry the energy the same as if I'm handing out money and trading it for less.
Sure.
And so many people don't carry that energy when they're of service. They think, you know, oh, I'm selling this, and they're somehow they have to oversell, back-end sell, or convince somebody. Not me. I carry the energy that I know what I provide. When I do business coaching, I charge a lot of money for my business coaching, but there's not one client of mine that doesn't make far more money than he pays me every month. I don't care where you are. You only need two things for me to make you successful. One is potential, and to be able to enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of that potential. And then two, you have to be willing to do the work, right? If you do my focus homework and do what I tell you, I can take a guy that makes $30,000 a year and turn it into $300,000 or even $3 million. I've done it. And so when I offer my coaching services and tell you, look, this is how much I charge per month, it's the same as when I took out my wallet and you said, are you going to trade 100 for 20? Yeah, I would have, but you only had 5, so I traded you 20 for 5. Still feels the same, right? So remember that energy, because that's what you want to carry when you're being of service and when you're helping others.
Where did you get that though? Like you talk about your faith, you talk about your prayer. Like, where did that come from? Is that a personal conviction or?
So, you know, it really came from years of experience, situational knowledge, paying the dummy tax, you know, understanding and shifting the paradigm of value instead of, I was born a natural salesperson, so I could oversell, back-end sell, exaggerate, even lie or embellish. Now I simply said, you know what, when I did that, I created a void for me to fill. When I'm making promises and expectations, and it's so difficult. What if I reversed or shifted the paradigm and said, I'm just gonna be of service. I'm gonna do all these deeds all day long. And remember, the universe doesn't know size. So the same as, you know, if I pick up a piece of trash and throw it away, is the same as to the universe as if I gave $100 million. Well, the more good deeds that you do, the bigger the void. Then you have to learn to ask also, right? Most people don't have a problem giving, they have a problem receiving. And they have guilt, right? That terrible thing of the ego. Oh, I feel bad. You know, did you have any feeling bad? Like,
I'm not keeping it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not planning on keeping it. No.
Oh, you are?
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you are. See, that's the reason you're going to keep it is because you're going to learn an important lesson today. The lesson to receive. I don't care what you do. Once I give it, that's my gift to myself.
Sure.
Right? Giving is a gift to myself, to me. I carry that energy. You give it to somebody else. You help pass someone on the street, buy some food, do whatever you want. But that's for you.
Right.
Why do you feel bad? Right? Why don't you want to keep it? Think about it. That's the biggest problem why people can't help other people. It's not because they don't want to, it's because they think somehow that that's disgraceful, or that they have lessened themselves, or they feel guilty, or they're not worthy of it. Instead of me shifting my focus or energy onto, oh, I'm not worthy, or I feel bad, I don't need this, why is he, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I started thinking to myself, wow, what can I do with this to help other people? And it changes the way you feel about the money, doesn't it? When I started telling you, hey, give it to somebody else, buy them a meal, go, you know, pay it forward, the money had a different energy to it, didn't it?
Sure. Yeah.
You don't feel as bad as holding it, right? Right? So I tell people all the time, move your focus from receiving and that guilt and ego into thank you. Like I gave you a gift, and it's a gift to me.
Yeah.
And it's a gift to you, and now you're gonna give a gift to others. What good is it in my wallet? Now it's done triple good. Remember, when you give to somebody, it makes them feel good.
Sure.
Right? When somebody gives to you, it makes them feel good. So we're both feeling good.
Got it.
The coolest thing about giving is not only does it release serotonin in my brain and in yours to make us feel good, not only spiritually but physically good, right? Serotonin.
Okay.
But witnessing, giving, makes you feel good.
Sure.
And so the more you keep giving, whether it's good deeds or money or time or service, whatever you want to do, you continually create what? Goodness, happiness, value.
Sure.
True value. The truth vibrates the fastest.
But that doesn't happen though. Like how often do you think that happens? Like in the business world, in the industry you're in, like
It doesn't happen enough. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
But it canceled because I believe the more people. That's why I love, you know, being able to capture the content and do these vlogs, and is because the more people that see it, you got to trust it. You know, I still live at this vibration. I understand not everyone gets it yet, but I'm accelerating that. I'm exponentially putting energy behind it so other people can empower other people by doing quick meetups for 30 minutes and teaching valuable lessons. This lesson that I taught you about the money will stick with you for your whole life. The way you change the way you look at money will make you one of those people that have an enlightenment, and you're going to teach thousands of people that same lesson. You're going to pull out money just to teach them the energy of money. You're going to give that money that I gave you away. I know that you're going to feel really good about it, and that person is going to feel really good, and then they're going to buy food or whatever they do, and the people receiving that's going to feel good, and then that's going to circulate somewhere else. Money's just energy. The universe doesn't know what size it is. Doesn't know what size it is.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you guys. Just got out of my book with Reggie Love, Obama's chief of staff, but I was fortunate enough to use the NFLPA offices, and it just reminded me about being kind to your future self. I have a friend, and continued over years and years and years just to be of service, help him with his charity, help him with his branding, wrote recommendations for him to work at the NFLPA, and it all comes forward sooner or later at the right way at the perfect time. And not only were they gracious enough at the NFLPA and the trust to allow us to use the facility to do the podcast with Reggie Love, but more importantly, we found a great business opportunity that really can assist them as well as assist our media company. So be kind to your future self, pay it forward, be of service. You never know, nor should you care when it's going to come back, but it will. How many interviews do I do? How many? It's crazy. We're not even done. We got a full interview and a dinner meeting. We flew in this morning. There it is. Awesome. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good to see you.
I'm like a crazy madman.
Oh, you won't believe next 2 weeks.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Transitioning into sports in your career as an entrepreneur, as you had mentioned with Leigh Steinberg and now Sports One Marketing, I want to kind of zoom out and talk about just some entrepreneurial advice. You mentioned that you knew how to do it. You made $1 million in 9 months. Fear not, we'll start from scratch and we'll be fine. So to those out there that have a concept or have already fleshed out an idea, product or service, and they're looking to start a company, when you advise as a business coach, what are certain things that have to be in place or must be taken account for?
Perfect. Number one, no matter what your idea is and what stage that idea is in, right? That's the idea of an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. I've seen it evolve. Is the number one piece of advice is your first objective is to stay in business. It's a crucial error that so many entrepreneurs make. Think about all the businesses that you and I know and where they started. Google, PayPal, they started nowhere compared to where they're at today. Mm-hmm. And they were indexes and optimization tools, and they've evolved. Even Qualcomm has evolved. Yep. But if you just focus in on staying in business tomorrow, that's all. If you're always in business, you're going to get there. Mm-hmm. Some people can get there faster than others through skills, knowledge, desire, but you will get there. Some companies get to $1 billion in 9 months now. Yeah. Some, it took 100 years. Yeah. It doesn't matter. They all have one common denominator. They all stayed in business. The second thing is, how do you stay in business? Yeah. A million great ideas. You need a direct path to revenue from what you're doing today. People buy on emotion for logical reason. The problem is entrepreneurs create business on emotion and they don't have the logical reasons. There's only one reason to make something a business. I'm sorry. It's to make money. Mm-hmm. Now, where your focus should be on after you make your machine to make the money, and a lot of people have guilt about receiving, and I prove this all the time with different ways, but I shifted my focus from the receiving part where I had all these ego problems. I wasn't worthy of it because my mom made 17 grand a year. I made 10 million. I wasn't worthy. She was a wonderful person. I was a schmuck, right? Like all these things in my head. I stopped that. I said, you know what? I'm asking big. I'm going to receive everything. I'm going to work really hard. I'm going to have a direct path to revenue. I'm going to always constantly evolve the path to revenue to make sure it's even bigger and stronger. And then I'm only going to focus my energy. What am I going to do with all this money? And I have a reverse tiding that I'm calling it now. My new objective is I want to make so much that I'm going to keep 10% and give 90% of the way. 90% reverse tiding for the rest of my life. 90% I'm giving away to empower other people, and that excites me about making more money.
Thanks,
You're
man.
awesome, man.
Great.
Awesome. I'm stealing my sticker. I didn't lie. All right, give me a call. FaceTime. Yeah, he always bats second. He's Tony Gwynn. He's Tony Gwynn. All right, FaceTime me. Thanks. Yeah, all right, I gotta go. FaceTime me again after he gets another hit. Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Thanks for coming all the way out to meet me.
Thanks for making me meet you.
Yeah, no problem. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, what questions do you have? How can I help you?
I mean, my goal, first of all, is I've been in this country for 5 years.
Yeah.
So
Where are you from originally?
Cameroon.
Yeah.
Cameroon.
Yeah, great soccer town.
Yes. Soccer team mostly. So usually I used to play soccer. But when I came right here, I came with my little brother. So I live with my little brother and my mom. Big opportunity over there, but the thing that I want to learn. That's my thing. I want to learn.
Yeah.
I
So
want to learn.
you need to take and evaluate the skills that you have as an engineer.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you have to be an engineer, right?
Yeah.
So when I went to law school, I had skills that I learned that can be utilized for other things than being a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
So I used it to sell,
Okay.
right? So selling a jury was the same thing as selling a product. You got all the skills, man. You know what you love to do. I can see when you talked about engineering, your whole body language, everything like this.
Yeah.
When you were talking about, oh, I was out there, right? You lit up.
Yep.
You lit up.
Yep.
Follow that passion, but I would say trust God, trust in God, but lock your doors, man. We live on this earth, so trust God that He's going to bring you everything that you need, but you're going to work for it. You're going to be pragmatic about it. You're going to think about what my potential is, what I enjoy to reach my potential. You got tons of skills. You're probably good at math, science, all these other soccer.
Yeah.
So you use your skills and get paid for it. And then you help more people. The more, yeah, there you go. So tutor French, right? Do whatever. This is what 10 minutes of thinking a day. That's all this is going to take, and you're going to have more than enough for yourself. And you're doing it for the right purpose, right? You want to help your brother and your mom.
And my mom.
And then when he's 18, it'll all come back, and everybody will help you too. That sound fair?
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Miles is up.
Oh, cool. Sorry. This is my son.
Oh.
He's 8.
Hey.
Yeah, he played baseball, the playoffs. He foul balled it. Come on, Miles.
He's training by himself?
No, this coach is at the game, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a playoff game.
Playoff game? During the week? Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they play a tournament. It started Saturday. Go, Miles.
Oh.
Right on.
Get it, Miles?
Oh, must have gone through. Double.
Sorry, I really don't understand nothing in baseball.
Double?
It just bounced off his head.
Nice. All right, cool. All right, thank you.
All right, bye, babe.
All right.
Wow.
Single and a double. All he needs is a triple now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Awesome.
Thank
Cool.
you so much, Mr. David.
No problem.
Thank
And can I give him my card? And then you just call me or email me, text me, DM me, whatever you need.
That's fine. Thank you. I will tell you. Thank
I
you
hope
so
that
much.
helped. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you too. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. I talk about the extra mile a lot, and I meet all types of people with great intentions, but they don't follow through or act upon it. And here's this great guy from Cameroon who came out 30 minutes notice just to meet up and came the extra mile, and hopefully, I think I gave him some great advice to manifest what he desires. He has so many skills, and for the right reasons too, to help his family, his young brother and his mom. So it's awesome. And lastly, I just want to thank the universe because my prayers have been answered today, that I got 10 people that I could help. including my new friend. So thank you.